Day 64 on the Appalachian Trail, and I am leaving the High Top Hut. Expecting to do about 20 again today to a lodge. There's a camping area as well at the lodge. And that'll be our day. It might rain for a little bit, but then expect it to be hazy, hot, and humid in the 80s. I think low 80s though, so it shouldn't be too bad. Just take our time and do what we gotta do. So, check in soon. I just had some lunch at the camp store, which I didn't think was a thing, but this is a big giant campground, and up at the top, you can't really see them, should have done this earlier, is a camp store catering to mostly, not really backpackers, but camping. But I was able to find a charging cord because my other one wasn't working, which is really a pretty big deal. So I ate some lunch and now I'm heading. I got about 8 miles to go before the end of the day, already at 12. So I started to play a game. It's called Hit the Dandelion. But I usually try to do it in full stride, and I miss 90% of the time. But I don't know if you can see it, but there's a mountain over there. And one thing I've learned is when you have so many miles to go and you know you're gonna do a climb, you can literally pick out the mountains that you know you're gonna climb. This one that I'm gonna climb coming up, it's only about 600 feet of vertical that I'll gain, which isn't really a lot when it comes to the Appalachian Trail. And it seems like the further we go north, the less the vertical. So I find that I can see the mountain and I can kind of judge at this point how far it is from me. And then with the rough slope of it, to see how long it'll take. A 600-foot vertical should take me, probably 20 to 30 minutes. So you just, put your head down and you just go. There goes a dandelion. I'm actually helping the dandelions. But a lot of different flowers. But there's also, let's see if I can find it. There's also some poison ivy is popping up, and every time I pass it, I feel itchy. But I'll see if I can find some. Saw a lot of it yesterday. I'll have to stand clear of that, but here's one more. There you go. One more. Yeah. It's been a long day hiking. It's kind of warm. Maybe I'm losing my mind a little bit. I'll see what I can find for you. I just want you to hear the sound of climbing a mountain. Yeah, and the sweat is dripping off my eyebrows. And I'm reaching the top of the mountain. And now I gotta just get all the sweat out of my eyeballs. So, check in. Well, this is a first. There are wasps somewhere on the trail. I'm walking away from that sign, meaning there are two signs, one on the other side. So I'm past where they claim, I'm past where they claim to have been, but I don't like wasps or bees. So I'm gonna just keep moving, pretend that they're not even there. I do have an EpiPen, just in case. I'm not clear on how to use it, other than I know I have to stab myself in the thigh if it comes to that point, which hopefully it doesn't. But we will continue to move on. That's what we do. This is what every AT thru hiker thinks it's going to be like every day. A very flat trail where you can just walk as fast as you want. Oh, two birds chasing each other. And fortunately and unfortunately, it's not this way. I think without the ups and downs, it would be a pretty boring trail. But this is a nice stretch. 3 miles to the end of the day. One little climb. Hey, this is Dave, and I have an apprentice on the camera who is going to fall on her head, but that's okay. We'll fix it up. We are staying in a tent, not the big fancy building behind us, 20 miles today. You can go slower if you want. We did 20 miles today. We're going to do 20 plus tomorrow, and we're going to call it good for the night. So we're calling it good.